Good morning. I'm Brenda Rosen, and I'm proud to welcome you to the 17th Annual Supportive Housing Network of New York Conference. I'm especially honored to stand before you as your newly appointed board chair. Before I go any... Oh. Okay, thank you. Before I go any further, I want to acknowledge and thank Bill Traylor, who has served as the network's board for the past 12 years. Bill isn't able to attend today's conference, but I'm pleased to say that he's agreed to remain an active board member and chair emeritus. I believe that this means that I get to call him anytime, day or night, forever. So this is the 17th annual conference. Over the years, I've always attended. Well, almost always. There was my gallbladder operation in 2009 and a couple of maternity leaves that interfered with my attendance, but I'm digressing. My point is that the conference and the network have informed and inspired me as long as I can remember. You all have individually and collectively inspired me. In my role as president and CEO of Breaking Ground, I spend a great deal of time speaking about our organization's mission and capabilities. But more often than not, I find myself having to educate the audience about the goals, virtues, and especially the economics of supportive housing. I know that many of you do too. It's a worthwhile challenge that I'm always up for, and I know you are as well. But today, it's nice to be among the converted, to speak before a choir of professionals who have dedicated a significant part, or all of their careers, to the noble cause of providing supportive housing to those most vulnerable among us. To those of you who are new, and to all the familiar faces at today's conference, you're in for quite a treat. In addition to the wonderful workshops and roundtable discussions, which I hope you'll take full advantage of, you have the opportunity to exchange ideas with some of the brightest minds and most passionate people in the business. The membership of the network and those in attendance today are among the most diverse, educated, and talented in the housing and social services industries. And we are all here together in this room today working towards the same goals. What an empowering thought that is. So how did we get here? For me, it began in the mid-1990s in the South Bronx, working as an attorney for the Department of Homeless Services, overseeing the old EAU on 151st Street. Every day I saw families come in and out of those doors. They were seeking shelter, but it was clear to me, even back then, that most needed more. And as our team worked through eligibility, capacity, and placement issues, young children would play or otherwise try to occupy themselves in the crowded hallways. It touched my heart. It completely touched my heart. I didn't realize it at the time, but that experience was forming my foundation, the moral, professional, and compassionate foundation that I continue to build upon today. I would join Breaking Ground, known then as Common Ground, in 1999, and spend the next 18 years with many of you to advocate, strategize, build, and collaborate to restore lives through the incredible concept of supportive housing. So that was my path, my 25-year path. Geez, 25 years. Anyway, everyone in this room has their own. Some are shorter and others a little longer, but that doesn't really matter. What's important, what gives this whole thing meaning, is that our distinct paths have led us to where we are today, to this place at this moment. And the network has always understood this, and it is precisely why they bring us together every year, to remind us that our community is much greater than the sum of its parts. Everyone here has made a tangible difference in the lives of others. Some of you, particularly those on the front lines, have had the opportunity to hear this directly from the people that you've served. But let's all be clear. Every supportive housing unit has hundreds of unsung heroes behind it. And in these difficult times, We need as many heroes as we can get. So thank you for your attention this morning. Thank you for the great work you do every day. And it's now my distinct honor to introduce Laura Michoud, Executive Director of the network.